position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Gators will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Tigers offense will take the field first. This rivalry might be a little more heated than you realize. The Gators and the Bayou Bengals locked up at 10 at the half, but Florida poured it on in the second and served a reminder to everyone. Touchdowns win games, not field goals.
Yeah, and DJ Lagway was sensational throwing it, playing at home. Their defense did an outstanding job as well. And David, I think when you look back last year to the Gators and their finish of the season, this was the game that kick-started it. Winning this game gave them confidence to beat Ole Miss the following week.
And then they had a 4-game win streak, and I think you started to see and believe in the Billy Napier era. Everybody was very skittish to start the year. It was a rough start. You called that Miami game to open the season. It was awful. Florida really turned it around because of a big win against LSU.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Slips through the line. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Florida's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on...
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Punt is in the air on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anderson. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Yeah, and now they got to put it together, right? And this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches, and so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Durham. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sharp. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Finds the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. They'll go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost yardage on that last one. It's second and 11. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And we're even here in the first.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Caught over the middle, it's Sharp. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Using his legs, it's Durham. He has the first and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll keep it himself, finding an escape route. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Handoff to the lone back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Rushes on him. Finds a little space. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. 4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Escapes the... They've got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room, it's Durham. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Sharp. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. It's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gets away. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
And when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making the big play.
Reads it, fires complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. That's reeled in, it's Hilton. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. His drive will open from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Second down coming up.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. To the ground with the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab over the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Pulls and fires complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Fires left. Makes a connection. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The give on the option. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The kick is on its way. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Going to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go back to the ground. Makes a man miss. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to sneak it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down.
1st down on the offense.
Touch pass on the run. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He breaks a tackle. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Quick strike complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Gators! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Oregon State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Finding open areas. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ballgame, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. They'll run it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
13.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. The short hands, it's Ball.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Pressure coming. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. Oh, better look out.
Returner brings it out to the 35.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line.
First and 10.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll give it on the counter. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air. It's Lagway. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Gators will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself,
With a win against Florida gives us a huge confidence boost and gets us back in the top 10 rankings at number 8. We won against a FCS team in Week 4, putting us at 3-1 of the season. In Week 5, we take on number 12, rank Ole Miss at Ole Miss. Can we have another great performance and knock off Ole Miss with a huge upset, as they are undefeated at 4-0? Stay tuned to find out in the next video.